Alright, gentlemen. We're gonna get involved here. Alright, so we're gonna start trading here. It's a late start. 8:14 onwards. We're trading live. This is morning of 4/9/24. Alright. Trying to make 20 apples with 8 apples risk. 8 apples this session. 8 apples. I repeat, 8 apples. Yes, sir. So abide by this. What I'm trying to do is make a small increment. So I have 8 apples worth of risk. Basically, I want to make a little bit of 2 apples here, half size, because a normal trade is about 4.5 apples. So half size, maybe 2 here, 2 here. Maybe lose 2 because the losses happen every day. So, and perhaps maybe get a 3-to-1, grab 6 out of it. And eventually be able to be up like 6 apples or something. Maybe take a larger risk for a small reward. Say risk 12 apples to make 4. That's an 80% free throw shooter on the line right there. If you lose, you lose the day. But if you win, you're up 4 apples and you're more likely to win. And then we can be up 12 or so apples on the day, and then go back to small, just small, and try to inch your way there. And the afternoon session might get you there, and that's what we want to do. We want a hard-earned 20 apples. That's what we want to do. Okay. All right, let's continue. Just setting up my ledger. Everything's good. Let's begin. All right, so overnight action didn't do crap. It closed here in the middle of the range, and then the overnight session could not break the range. It's highly likely to break one of these ranges. If you look at the ES range here, it's the same story. Globex high, Globex low. One of these gotta break. In my opinion. I do want to see what this strategy does, but I can't do that, can I? Hold on. I'm going to try to put it on. Hold on. I'm going to try to put it on here. As a strategy. And then this will be on the stable. This is the algo. I'm going to try to turn on the algo on the other account. And let's see what happens. I want to see if it places the trade for me. So let's go ahead and do that. It would be MESM24. Now, pending data, just wait for that. Here we go. Customize. Tick value is 1.25. Tick is 0.25. Globex range is 13. Good. Entry percent 0%. So let's go. Risk reward 2. Risk per trade is 500 bucks. That's correct. Now, what I would like to do is turn this thing on. Use 1 minute back testing. And also turn this thing on. I forgot how to turn this on. Hold on. There we go. Generate strategy orders for display. Use, I agree. Let's use this account. And we're actually No confirmation. Please, no confirmation. So what I'm doing is turning on this algo to be able to actually use it in the live market. And we're going to be able to see what happens. So that's it. That's it. We're going to leave it be. And we're going to turn that sucker on. It's totally on now. What needs to happen, so it's broken the Globex high. Where's the Globex session is 1730, so Globex low. Oh, it's creating a Globex high right now. So basically, this is the Globex high, Globex low. If it breaks this and comes down, we'd buy here, essentially. In fact, I'm going to change it slightly for to go 0.25. There you go. Cool. Send it. Awesome. All right, so we should be buying around here if it breaks this one at 8:30. So breaks this green line, comes back, we'd be entry around here with our stop loss down there. And as close to $500 risk as possible. That's the algo. So we're going to leave that be. Let's go to NQ. So NQ is breaking up. Weekly chart looks like it can go upwards. It's likely not to break this high though this week. Even though it is only Tuesday, it just looks like there's a lot of supply up here. Look, it can go past it, of course. But in my book, there's supply right there. It's likely gonna pause it at least. Monthly chart looks bullish though if it breaks that high. So everything's really resting on this high that it's going towards. As you can see, it's been there before. There's a lot of supply here. If you look at the 240-minute chart, I'm sure there's some type of trend line. There's the trend line coming down here. There is a wall of sellers here. And on the monthly chart, that's what that comeback bar prevention looks like, because our breakout bar prevention rather, because if this current month turns green, that will look like a rally base rally ready to rally upwards. Turning green, that's really bullish. So I would suspect that the weekly chart will maintain that high, or at least try to. Same thing with the smaller time frame. So anything above here, people are really trying to sell, and if they want to buy through it, the buyers are really going to have to put more effort in than the bears, which can happen. I'm not excusing anything, but it's more likely that it will not go and break this high up here. So I guess I'd be in more short for the protection of that happening, but willing to flee my case if things go up. This is just a sell-off. I'm not sure where I can short up there. I don't see much at all. I'm probably going to be paying attention to the lower time frames instead, because there's not much I can do up here. There's a bit of a sell-off here, but still, I'm not really in something that I'm interested in. This thing's a rally-based rally down here. Here there is a decent zone. This is a holding level. On the 15 minutes, a holding zone. So it's a holding zone. There's no doubt. I like that, especially on, let's say, the 30-minute chart. You see this is a holding level, but underneath it's a holding split. This holding split holds buyers, in my opinion. I'd be a little bit of a buyer there. I'm not sure if it might just run right through it though, because there's been so much order taking here that it's like, dude, it's just gonna come right back through it. That is a problem. But more than anything, I would take longs here. So I'm gonna plot that trade out. That's the zone. Just a holding zone, protecting free space of 2. Right there. I'm happy for that. I don't know what will happen. Maybe a 1-1. I don't really know. Maybe a 2-1. Maybe hold on to it. Maybe hold on to it for past the 3-1. It could be your runner. I wouldn't be upset about that. So I might do that actually. MNQ long holding zone. 22. I'd go 33A3. Look, it might not work, so I'm only risking, 1.8 apples on this trade. 2 apples essentially. So, but I'm holding this sucker. I'd be holding it for and trail stop all the way up. So as far up as it wants to go, I'd be happy to be involved. Which is likely to lose. That's all I can say. Because if you don't have a target, it's likely to hit that stop loss pretty quickly. Unless it turns. Alright, so let's plot the trade. 33.25, 1 contract. Wow, way down there. 33.25, where's my low? That stop loss should be at 13.25. 13.25. There you go. It's a pretty big zone, actually. All right. So there's nothing we're gonna do about that one. You can clear this up. Let's just wait 5 minutes until that market open. Let's go to gold. All right, gold. There's his previous all-time high. Let's dash that out. So let's look at the higher time frames. Higher time frames are up. Weekly chart went down and then went up. Daily chart yesterday was a volatile one. Daily chart was down, then up, and then it came down a little bit more, but then it finished upwards, leading to the next day, which is today, which is just straight up. And now it's coming down. So here's a big deal. This low, this daily low is likely going to want to be protected. It doesn't want to turn red. It can, but it doesn't want to because I think there's buyers there. And it does look like there's a good zone there. So if this thing wants to continue lower, I'm interested in buying this low. It looked like it went all the way down here, which is interesting. Which is right there. Yeah, that's a good spot to long for comeback bar prevention. That's kind of what's going on. I'm not sure. I think it could break that low. I think it could. There's a possibility that it'll break all the way low, but it's such an uptrend that if it were to go lower, it could break this low, leading into this demand split. So underneath this breakout line right here, underneath this one, there's a bunch of demand under here. So all this is demand. So I wouldn't be, I'd be like buying puts. That's what I'd be doing. Like low risk, and if it wants to choose the bottom, choose this as the top, it is possible that you can have a large reward. So I would hold on to these trades for much longer periods of time if I'm going short. It's just not worth the risk if you just get out right away because it's less likely to work. The high is really good though. The high is a protecting extreme. I might take just the tippy top, honestly, because it looks fantastic as a zone. Protecting extremes notoriously are not profitable for me, but I can't help but still think that that's going to be working. Let's look on the daily chart right at the tippy top. The 240-minute chart, again, way at the tippy top. I mean, if it goes all the way up there, what's the likelihood that it'll break upwards? Probably likely, but still, I mean, it looks like a great zone up there. It fell right off the cliff. So it's protecting that all-time high. I wouldn't doubt that this zone would work, especially if it crosses this line without moving, without actually working. I'd be really interested in it. But that's another distal line that it has to cross, because that one would have to cross this pivot as well. Let's look at the 60-minute chart. There it is. So yeah, it's an interesting one, no doubt. Interesting one. All right, so let's go. Yeah, so gold, I don't know at the moment. If it drops lower, I'm not certain that I'll go long. It is a zone, no doubt. Down here is a zone. It is. I'd probably, if it drops lower, I'd probably buy, but maybe have it stingy and have it so small that it's worth it for larger risk reward. But let's just check it out. Let's see gold. If it rallies, I'm not going to touch it until maybe up here. Until maybe up at that high. So let's just wait on that one. Crude oil, I haven't touched crude oil yet. I know NQ is rolling right now, but I'm going to wait until 8:30 settles down a little bit. This one's probably done. Here we go. We've got a monthly chart's really bullish. This might just be a very bullish month, just steadily. Okay, so the monthly chart, so it's coming down. It came all the way down to this line and then rallied back up just this month, because this week that's what happened. Because yesterday or the day before that was volatile, one of those days. Yeah, yesterday was volatile, coming all the way down, all the way up, coming back up. So I think it went up, down, up. No, 4.8. I don't know. So it started down, went up, went down, went up. Oh my gosh. Started down, went up. So this daily yesterday started down, went up, went down, and then closed up. That's a wild day. That's a wild, wild day. And that's the range bound from there to there. That's that range. I think perhaps it could break the high. I think perhaps it could break that high. You could take breakouts. There's a number of different things we could take here. Anti-breakouts, breakouts, going upwards. I don't know. I don't actually know about that. I'd like to. Like to get involved here. I would consider a breakout upwards here. I'd consider this right here as a breakout. 2-bar bubbling break. Now the next bar is gonna print. All right, we're in at NQ. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, we're not. We are in at. We're in, boys. Hold on. We're in our strategy right now. Let's see the strategy. The strategy has automated by right here. 25%. Really? Are you sure? Right there we bought. Where's my pre-market high or low? Oh, right here. Pre-market low is this 7 o'clock bar. Okay, so, gents, it's bought right now. It has a 50% chance of breaking this low. And then if it breaks this low, it has another 50% chance of breaking this low. So a combined total of a 25% chance of losing. That means a 75% chance of not breaking out or stopping out today. I don't know what'll happen, but I know that that is the case. So ultimately, I'd be in long, which is why I would be in long here at 2 apples. If it comes down here, I would probably want to go double on this thing, honestly. It still would be that much. So we're already risking 2 apples. Just leave it be. Here it comes down. This is good. This is good. Coming down here for this holding level, or holding zone, rather. Holding split on the 30-minute. This is good. I want this thing to break and enter into my zone right away here. So we're in at this dotted line. Let's see if it can break down lower here. And I'd be holding this thing. I'm not having a target. I'm actually holding it if this thing wants to be a really bullish day. Really, really bullish day. That's what I'm asking for. I'm hoping that I can drop a little lower right away because I don't want this thing to buy up. Don't want it to buy up right now. This is not good. I want to be the buyer. Not yet. Not yet, please. Either way, I think the day could stretch into here and test these. I'd be getting out at like 70s or something like that. I don't know. That's the day, or that's the week. The daily chart looks like this. So, I don't know. And there is buying. That's unfortunate. So now it's a regional distal line. Look, it turned before my entry, and that's highly unfortunate because it did turn a lot. Look at the rally, man. Look at that rally. It bought here instead of right here where I wanted to buy. Do I leave my trade on? I'm going to leave my trade on, I think. Yeah, I will. It's possible that it can come down a little bit and then break higher. I wanted to go back to crude oil. I didn't. Oh, yeah, here we go. So here's the breakout. I want to be involved here if I can. I want to be involved as much as I possibly can on this breakout going up. I do think it's going to work. Hold on, 0.14. I'd go 1-to-1, I guess. Probably go 2-to-1, but I don't know where it's going. So 4 contracts at this high. 4 contracts at 57. 4 contracts at 57. 4 contracts at 57. 4 contracts at 57. My stop loss would be here. This low. 43 is my low. Here we go. We're asking for a 1-to-1 here. If it breaks higher here, we're asking for a 1-to-1. I think it's reasonable. I don't think it's unreasonable. might not go down here. In that sense, there is demand underneath here. I would take this. I would take this whole thing actually if it wants to break lower. I'm interested in buying oil right now. So 0.09, either way you want to do it. I'd go 2 to 1 on that one. Single risk, that's one contract. One contract at 43, one contract at 43. One contract at 43. I'd be in one at 43. My stop loss would be at this low. 33. Good. Everything's right. It might drop down into the zone here. And I'd hold on to this thing as long as I can. Going for 2 to 1 up here. Here we go. We might meet entry here. Entries made. First trade of the day. We're in long for a holding level. Recency of 1, 2. Zone number 1269. Ooh, stop loss hit. 1269. I can already tell if it's the stop loss is hit. Stop loss is hit there. Take a picture. How much money was that? I didn't have time to look. I think it was 90 bucks. Stop loss hit. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right. Yeah, that's a bummer. Wow. Bummer hummer. Bummer ski hummer ski. Okay. Anyways, that's the end of that one. This was a 1269 zone number. We entered at 840. Immediately lost 0 NA. We had risked 3.6 apples on that trade, which is about right. What's 3.6? Oops. Yeah, about 90 bucks. So 3.6 apples. 7.2 apples reward. So negative 3.6 apples on that trade. That's a tough one, no doubt. It was a 3-minute holding level. Ooh, look at this. Look at this come down. I don't know where it's going. 3-minute holding level, protecting free space of 1. Narrow. Recency of 1, 2. Magnitude of 2, 1. X score of what? X score of 1.75. Anything else? Nope. Alpha swing is down. Swing is up. Recent is down. No, nothing else. All right, moving on. Moving on. Wow, look at that come down, dude. This is that comeback bar prevention, boys. This is that comeback bar prevention if you want it. This is that comeback bar prevention if you want it. Ooh, anti-breakout's already wrong. Yeah, why? The 60 minutes about to fold over. The buyers need to step in if they're not going to want that fold over. What's NQ doing? Rally City. Look at that. My algo is doing great. Algo's got to be doing great right now. What? ES doesn't follow NQ? It's interesting. Look at that rally. There's no way I can buy here anymore because it already did the buy that I wanted. That's the unfortunate events of trading. Lots of canceled trades. I have no idea. I think it can still launch forward, honestly. It can still just keep on going up. If you want to cop a trend, just get in. That's what I'm thinking. Just get in. It's not that hard. Just get in. Just get in. All right, sir. Yes, I'll get in. All right. Let's do anti-breakout here. I'll take this. I'll take this long. MNQ long anti-breakout. I'm going to go 12.5. I'm going to go for a 2-to-1 here. Single risk. That's 3 contracts at 89.75. 3 contracts now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're in position. We're in long. 3 contracts. And I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Fuck. It already lost that quickly. Holy shit. Luckily that was less money than actual. I think it was 2 apples, but still, jeez, my golly, man. Just such a loss right away. No chance. So 2 straight losses right off the bat. Really quick losses. We're down 5.6 apples on the session. Not ideal. We only have 3 more apples worth of risk. And now it's coming up, eh? How about that? How about that? I have no idea where it's going. Maybe I shouldn't trade if I have no idea where it's going. This was a 5-minute anti-breakout. It was off of a 5-minute comeback bar. End of trend. And it was in trend, protected free space of 3. Alpha swing seems to be up. Alpha swing is up. The swing is up. The recency is down. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. We definitely need some apples here. We need some wins. Let's go to crude oil. I was looking at this. There's the comeback bar. Look at the 60-minute. It was about to fold over, and now it just got a second wind. That's the comeback bar prevention. So at this point, if it does end up going lower than this point that I went to, I am bearish. I'm bearish. But at this point, I am bullish until that breaks. So I'd be long until that breaks. So find longs. It's a bit risky. Or you can just go short at this line and for a breakout, for a holding level creation or whatever. Whatever we want to do. Look at that move up. I don't know. Don't know where it's going. Certainly on that 60-minute chart, it looks like it doesn't want to turn red. At least in this hour. Yeah, we're going to need to go for a 1-to-1 or less. Because we're on our last limbs here. We only have 3 apples worth of risk, not even 2.4 apples worth of risk. So if we can cop a 1-to-1 for 2 apples, that would help us out a lot. That's the goal. So find something relatively safe. So here's the fold point. Here's the breakout going upwards. If you want to get in anti-breakout, you can short this breakout. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just leave it be. I don't quite know where that's going yet. Doesn't seem like it has picked a direction, but it seems like the money's in betting which direction it'll pick. I think it'll go upwards, honestly. I think it will. I think it's got legs. It can go upwards. If you want to, take the long right here as a breakout, but just know that you might not be able to get in. There it goes. It broke out. And the anti-breakout here is crushing us. And we'd get in long right now. We're in. Our stop loss would be at this low as 29. This last trade of the day here. 80 bucks risk. Take a picture. 80 bucks risk. I'm taking the breakout long. This is zone number 1271. Last trade of the session. If it loses, it doesn't look like it's good, but I'm thinking it could have had that breakout. It can still, but I think it could. Let's take a look at that. 15-minute chart is like, all right, no, 60, excuse me. 60-minute looks like this, and like, all right, let's go up on this thing. Let's start to really go at these bears. But it might not do that. Doesn't look like it will. Yeah, doesn't look like it will now. That's unfortunate. Let's label the trade. It was a 3-minute. The 5-minute was not an agreement. I didn't even look at the 5-minute, but 5-minute still is an agreement. It is an agreement if it turns green. It'd be great if it turns green. This is one of those I'd probably just hold on to because I don't. Sometimes it can choose a direction, but it's such a tight zone. Like the likelihood is just relatively small, unfortunately. And I probably shouldn't have done that. 3-minute 2-bar bubbling. Protecting free space of 1. End of trend. Alpha swing seems to be, I don't know. Alpha swing is I don't know. The swing is down. The recency is up. I'm in line with the recency. 2-bar bubbling. Protecting free space of 1. It's gone 0.75 to 1 with 50% pivot in the zone here. 33A1. How much am I risking? 80 bucks. I knew that one. 80 bucks. Last trade here. 80 divided by 25. That's 3.2 apples. My reward on the trade, I would hold on to this. I would hold on to this until it breaks up here. So I'd probably go 4 to 1 on this. 4 to 1, which would be up here at 86.63. 86.63. That's 260 bucks. 10.4 apple reward if it happens to work. That'd be sweet, but we gotta see some bulls here. We've got to see some bulls really joining the party. Let's go to NQ. So NQ coming down again. What? So here it is. So it rallied from here all the way up. Double topped this high, come down, break this low. This is where the buyers are, in my opinion. But I don't know. I can't buy right now. I just can't get myself to buy after it just turned where it was. It turned right before my entry, and now it's coming down to my entry again. Trying to turn again before my entry. I have no idea. I'm just not going to place that trade. I'm not going to be involved on that. Let's take a look at the algo. See if the algo's doing all right. The algo is not doing good now. So it broke this pre-market low. This means that now there's a 50% chance that it'll stop me out. So, meaning we've got a 50-50 chance now that we're going to lose. And that's unfortunate. You can look at the positions here, strategy positions for this. For this here, we are down 285 bucks. MES. I like how it chooses how many contracts we need. I like how it does that, honestly. So here's the bulls coming back for NQ. It has created a level here, drop base drop holding level. I don't like the location, but without a doubt, that's what it is. It's a 1 minute holding lonely pivot. I'm out of crude oil. We can take a picture of that. I have to switch to simulator. That is done. Trading on the session. That's unfortunate. It tried, and it just didn't have the balls to just go up. That's negative 3.2 apples. We're down 8.8. Gotta switch to simulator now. Darn it. That's tough. That is tough. Down 8.8. Everything's correct. Yeah. Going to sim. Save. Oh shoot. My freaking my algo was doing this. I don't want to work offline. Not really. I can't risk more. I can't risk more than I have a adherence that I'm doing. I don't have adherence. My loyalty lies to my strategy, not my my algo. I'm working offline. I can tell you that I don't know if the algo will automatically get out. Have to get out at this low, which is this low, 45.75, 52, 45.75. There you go. We're protected for the algo on the live one. So now I can be trading simulator for the remainder of the session. That sucks, but that's life. Going to 9 o'clock. That's how long I lasted. It was a fantastic session. I didn't do anything wrong. I like that. Tell you what, we only had 3 trades and every single one of them are lost, so there's not much we can do about that. Negative 8.8, 3 trades. I think I lost. How much did we lose? 230 or something like that. Negative 230 or something like that. Done. Okay. All right, back to normal. We're just trading simulator now. Trying to do another 8 apples worth of risk. Let's try to do it here. Let's try to win. Let's try to win. Okay. All right. NQ looks like it's dropping. Yeah, this thing looks really bad. Really bad. Deathly bad. Do I just do a 0.5 to 1 on this breakout? I'd do that. Oh, it's got 15 seconds to print. It's likely not going to. Let's go to oh, GC, okay. Ooh, wow, GC went way up. Turned in this holding split, that's cool. So it didn't want it to go all the way to the pivot. Now coming down here. It's tried again and it's coming down. That's relatively weak. I'd go so much to say anti-breakout on the high side. And go short on it. All right. Wow, gold's just rallying. Here's the anti-breakout. Here they go. This is when they try to go short on them. And they will get either lose or win. You know, lose or win. I don't know. I'd be short on that. I'd be short on it if I can. GCM. I'm in short at 76.7. Fucking A, bro. Horrible entry. Gosh. I don't like when it takes so freaking long. I don't like when the freaking matrix is all messed up too. 78. Where I can't even place a... I can't even change symbol. Like, watch this. Can I change this to CLK? Oh. Yeah, I can change this to CLK. Can I change this to NQ? I can. Fine. Screw you. Whatever. I'm risking 130 bucks on this one. I'm holding on to it. That's 5.2 apples risk. 5.2 apples. Market order. Bad entry. Bad 10% off. Bad 10%. So negative 20. Negative. Yeah, negative 10%. Ooh, wow. What? How far did it go? It went to a 1-to-1. Oh my goodness. It did go to a 1-to-1, didn't it? Now there's no chance. It did go to a 1-to-1. I'm out. I'm out. %, pivot in the zone. Negative 5.2 apples. Negative 5.2 apples on that one. That was 906. Zone number 1272. Look at that. Wow. $12.72. All right. Now you can take a picture of the current bar. That's what happened. Not much we can do about that. All right. Now, that was a 3-minute anti-breakout. 3-minute 2-bar bubbling. Protected free space of 2. In trend. End of trend. Alpha swing is up. The swing is off. The recent is up. Okay, cool. There it goes. It drops. That's the greatest move ever. Why didn't I go short on that? That is a great zone. Awesome. That's awesome, dude. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Let's go to NQ here. NQ dropped. Wow. So it dropped into this zone, and this zone is trying to battle here. I don't know where it's gonna go. It went up here. Couldn't do it. couldn't do it. This now a regional distal line. There's the buy. So the zone probably would have worked anyways, even though the games it played ahead of time before it. This is where the bulls can build on each other. This is where, if they want this thing to go up, you know how it's just touched this high? It's like, if they want this thing to rally above it, this is where the bulls build, and turn green, and then it's near the high. All the other people are like, oh, it's going to break the high. But this is where the trends change. Here it is. So, in the smaller time frames, we're looking for green bar, looking for some type of breakout, bubbling action going upwards. This is where winners are done. All right, so 3-minute bar is about to print at and 12 seconds, 369.258. So, no, I wouldn't take demand open right away. I would take a breakout long, though. I would take a breakout long. So the demand opens down here. Ooh, right into the split. Are you sure? You sure you want to go long there? Yes. Oh, shoot. Ah, it's so risky. That's so risky. To have a stop right there, that's so risky. Anyways, we'd take it. That'd be the trade. That's 4 contracts right now. 4 contracts. Alright, we're in 4. Take a picture. We're in long. Hold on, my stop loss would be at this low. 37.75. 37.75, which is 67.50. That's my risk. 2.7 apples risk. Going 33.83. We entered at 9:13 in the morning. 12.73 zone number. Did we plant it? No, we didn't. 12.73 zone number. That's the 3-minute. Take a look at the 60-minute. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. It's gone 1-to-1 here. That 60-minute chart is what I'm looking at. It's an anti-breakout on the 60-minute chart, which we're kind of getting involved in on a smaller time frame. Hoping that this high will break way up there. Way up there. The 5 minute, it's gone 2-1 here, 2-1 and stretching, 2-1 and still stretching. Really good sign here. We're already moving. We already have to move our stop. If it gets to a 3-1, 2.25 to 1 now. It's stretching. We're up 4 apples, 5 apples, counting, hoping this thing can keep on rising. We're looking for 4-1 up here. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 4-1 because I do think that there's sellers up there. I would go 3.5 to 1 here. Changed. Move target from 33A3 to 3.5R because opposing zone. My reward on the trade, we don't know yet. 3.5 is up here. It's about here. 72.50. 72.50. 72.50 is up here at 210. 210. That's, oh my gosh, 210 divided by 25. That's 8.4 apples on that one. Risking 2.7 for 8.4. That's a hell of a trade. Value, yeah. And I changed target from 33A3 to 3.5. I was just thinking that I want to get out before it gets into this area, because I'm considering taking that zone as well. We got to describe the trade quickly. This was just a 3-minute. Hold on. This was a 3-minute 2BBB. End of trend. Alpha swing is up. It seems like. Not really. Doesn't seem like it, but alpha swing is up. The swing is down. The recent is up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And this thing has gone 3-1 here with a 25% pivot in the zone. And then hold on here. We wanted to see, we wanted to take this zone up here, actually. We wanted to take it. Absolutely. So, this one for a 1-1. 17. This is a holding level. This would be MNQ short. So we're long all the way to our short here if we're going to get involved. I'm going to go for a 1-1 maximum. It's possible that you can grab a 1-1 out of that. So I'm going to go single. That's 3 contracts. 3 contracts at 75. 3 contracts at 75. Here we go here. 3 contracts at 75. We're looking like target's going to be hit soon. But then we're selling right away again. We're getting involved again. So 92.75 is my stop loss up there. $92.75. There you go. So let's just let this thing ride. Oh, it's gone 3.25 to 1. Not to 3.5. 3.5 is my risk. You should probably move stop to 1, 2, 3 proximal line. Break entry. Break even. Whatever. Probably should move stop there. Here's the bears coming involved. There's the bears. There are the bears. So I don't know if they're back. They're back with a vengeance, it looks like. I'm not sure what they want. I'm not sure what their agenda is. All I know is that I'm on the bull team right now. Look at that come all the way down. All the way down. Wow. Reckless. Wow. Our target has not moved. It got so close to target, and now it's come all the way down back to break even. That is so crazy. It got right here. That's tough. That's a tough one. I'm just gonna let that thing hang out. I don't know what it's gonna do. I have no control over it. So let's go look at crude oil. Crude oil fell out of the sky. This is a great zone. I was looking at this before it moved. Like, can I get in short here? Can I get in short? Didn't place it, but now it's a zone. Now if it comes back to this, you'd likely go short there again. Not sure if it'll come back. It could. 60-minute. I feel like it will. It's based on that daily chart. Daily chart's red, coming into some type of demand wick. Okay. Well, how far does it want to go? That's the question. I have no idea. Looks like it could be the low, though. It does. It does look like it could be the low. If it comes down here, do you want to take demand open? That's the question. I'll tell you what, if it breaks that low and then comes up again, I'm taking this as a breakout going upwards. If it wants to now go long and go green, I'm taking that, because now I feel like it's decided. I gotta plan that out quick before it happens. If it happens, it's not likely to happen, but it's possible. I'll go MCL long, breakout, 0.13 width. I'd just go for a 1-to-1. I'd just go for a 1-to-1 because I don't really know where it's gonna go. But I would go for a full contract, yeah. That's 5 apples worth of risk. That's fine. It's fine with me. It's gotta, it's gotta turn green to be able to do that. So, yeah, one contract of that high. $86.25. One contract, $86.25. Contract 86.25. Whoa, way up there, huh? Way up there. It's interesting. Wow, this is a monster bar. I'm not really particularly interested in that. This is a monster. What is going on with this thing? This thing looks like it's just heading down, man. I don't think you can do much about that. Yeah. I'm not taking anything then. I'd be surprised if it goes up from here, but it doesn't mean I'll take it long. I'm gonna leave it be, because I just don't know. Wow, now it's rising? What? If this thing goes up from here on this bar, bro. I don't know, man. That just seems like a sweet move. I'm gonna leave it be, because I have no idea. NQ's coming back for me. The bulls have resumed. There was a little scare there. Actually, a big scare. Went from 3-to-1 all the way down to break even. And now it's coming back up to 2-to-1. These are the zones that really you can get some serious risk reward out of if you hold on to it. But I just never know if they're going to be the ones that just run. So I'm just getting out at 3.5-to-1. And I'm actually going to go short here. So we'll see. Do you want to go short there? Yeah. I think it'll at least work. I think I would go, I mean, I might go for a 0.5 to 1. I think that would work, but I'm not sure. All right. Oh, NQ's or GC's in. GC's in. GC's in. Can you go in short? Fucking A. Did I really miss this? How did I miss this, dude? How did I miss this? That sucks. That sucks so bad. Oh, man. Protecting Extreme. I want another Protecting Extreme on my balance sheet, too. Dang it. I can't get in now, can I? Look at it go. Look at it run away from me. How did I miss that? Son of a gun, man. Son of a gun. That's the zone right there. Now it's gone. See you later. Everybody wave bye to the zone. Bye to zone. Bye zone. Fuck you. Going 0.75 to 1 already. Whatever. You can take breakouts out of there, but the thing's already done it. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, even if it goes upwards, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't like unclean entries. I just don't. Just don't like it. Let's go to NQ's dropped down again. It's chosen down. Wow, it hasn't had enough. Might not have had enough. Yeah, it might go down now. That sucks. It's getting real close to my stop loss now. We were really confident. We were right there. Our target was right there. It decided to dodge us and head down again. Wow. And fucking A, it actually did it. Goes upwards on the CL. Unreal. Unreal. Out. I'm out. I'm out of NQ. Take a picture of that one. That one was a wild ride. Unfortunately, lost all of it. So went 3.25 to 1. My target was at 3.5. Either way, I lost 2.7 apples. That's negative 7.9 on the session of the simulated session. So that means I lost in live 8 apples, and now I lost in simulated 8 apples. Now I have to quit trading on the session, which I'm not opposed to because I keep on losing. All right, that was zone number 1273. Close that up. I have 0 trades on now. I mean, we lost 4 in a row. That's how many trades we'd had. 3 in the live setting, live session, and then 2 in the simulated, and you just lose all of them, and then that's how you lose 8 apples. It's that simple. I'm gonna do some house cleaning here and making sure everything's tidy. Look at this thing drop. And then that's it. That's it on the session, and we're going to save, and we're gonna come back at 1 p.m. and trade the afternoon session. Hopefully we can make back 8 apples. You know, that's would be my goal. But if we can get to 20, that'd be obviously the best goal. But all right, that's it. All right, gone to 9:30. All right, peace.